During World War II, the world population dropped dramatically because of the high amount of casualties from the war. After that, the baby boomer generation and an increase in life expectancy from better medicine has made the world population skyrocket. China is the most drastic example of overpopulation. In fact, the population got so high in 1979, a Chinese leader introduced the one-child policy, which states each family from China is only allowed to have one child. Overpopulation can cause harmful policies like these to be put into place. The policy is no longer in effect, and Chinese families can have 2 kids now. But in present-day China, there are still 375 people per square mile. Today, the least developed countries are increasing at the highest rates because they have the lowest access to contraception. The population of the continent of Africa is expected to double by mid-century. Even though they have the highest reproduction rates, they still have the fewest resources. In contrast to Africa, each person in Europe and the United States causes a land footprint of about 20 acres, which causes a large disparity in distribution of resources throughout the world. The average change in population per year in the last decade is 80 million people. This is because there is a birth every 8 seconds and a death every 12 seconds. Because there are so many people in the world, not everyone has proper access to the resources each person needs to survive. Overpopulation is causing a strain on the current natural resources we have access to, and is decreasing the quality of life for all humans on the planet. Water is an important example of low access to resources. Only 1.2 billion out of 7.7 billion people in the world today have access to clean drinking water. Other examples of scarce resources include many types of fuel. The most notable of these include oil, which is only produced by a handful of countries, natural gas, and coal. In addition to being polluting to the environment, these forms of energy are non-renewable. Some policies, such as the UN Paris Agreement, have been put into place to help the climate and the resources. If the human race does not do something about overpopulation now, our planet could be near uninhabitable in a few generations.